We hebben met de oude man gesproken en hij heeft ons een vangnet gegeven. Waarmee wij dus van die potato people kunnen vangen.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Ja, dat was ik net ook al van plan. Nee. Daar was ik net ook al van plan om het touw te beklimmen, maar toen kon het nog niet. Kijk, nu ben ik buiten. Waar moet ik heen? Ik heb geen objective markers. Filmpje.
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered.
Hoogspanningskabels.
Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
Zijn mensen de world eaters? Is dat het? Ik ga erachter komen. Sprint is shift. Ja, dat wist ik al. Daar is een vlag. Wat doet een vlag?
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Ik plas over dat ding heen. Ah, fast travel. Ah. Ik heb over die paal heen geplast en nu kan ik fast travelen met die paal. Nice. Dat is een beest met 3 hoofden. Daar word ik niet per se heel blij van, denk ik. Hij loopt weg, hij loopt alles kapot.
That must be the world eater that chewed off out of date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Nou, inderdaad. Enorm beest. Ik heb hier een hele grote wereld om me heen. Waar niks lijkt te zijn. Nou, hier is de waypoint in elk geval.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it.
Nom
He's
pam
heard
pam
the
pam.
stories about
Milleboch.
the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Oké. Ah.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Sowieso. Interacting with captives and PSI shrines will award you with PSI points. Psionic powers.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
We gaan hem helpen.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Wat heeft hij nodig?
That's a spark of light in you!
Ja, like the light. Sowieso.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Light points. Psi point. Use it to unlock powers in the mutations menu. Oké. Hoe ga ik daar naartoe?
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important. Out of date says you will make a better stand against the world eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
Onderlinge oorlog tussen de tribes is er ook gaande.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Oké.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction, to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Oké.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Quest tracking. Your current and started quests are shown in the journal. Dat is logisch. Place waypoint. Nee, ik wil naar de Myriad Sifu. Ik wil niet de zwakke uitmoorden. Dat is niet voor mij. Tribe War. Conquer the rival tribes. Defeat all the World Eaters. Ja. Oké. Intel. Ik had ook nog points gekregen. Mutations menu. Psy powers. Biogenetics. Kunnen we ook nog wat mee. Vile bile. Nee. Psy powers. Blaze. Blink. Maar wat doet dat dan? Blaze will launch you forward and leave a trail of fire. Oké. Upgrade resistance. Ja, dat geloof ik allemaal wel. Dat is met die biopoints. Maar biopoints is wat anders dan die psypoints. Blink. Ja. Press the button corresponding to a slot below. Wat? Oké. Ik kan ook hier dan nog iets mee doen. Dan kan ik zeggen... Toxic slush. Nee, laten we daar nog even voor sparen. Wat doet de aura? Light 4. Ja, character. Daar heb ik geen punten voor. Wung Fu. Skills. Ik heb geen upgrade points. Geen perk points. Nee, oké.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Ik had gezegd... Talk to the Jagni or Myriad Sifu. Ik had gezegd, ik wil daar naartoe. Dus dat is naar rechts. Dus daar ga ik heen.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Kijk, dit ziet er ook uit als zo'n ding waar secrets kunnen zijn.
Cutting edge. Swoon.
Ik heb deze katachtige geholpen. Die bedanken mij niet eens. Hey dudes, ik heb jullie geholpen. Moeten jullie mij niet bedanken? Nou, blijkbaar niet. Maar ik heb nou net die blink skill unlocked, maar hoe gebruik ik die nu dan? Bind ability. Ja, dat had ik gedaan. Press down the input, you bind the ability to. Maar die doet niks. Ik heb die skill, maar die doet niks.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Ladder naar boven, er moet toch iets zijn, zou je zeggen. Ja, een kistje. Oh, hier wel. Een pet.
You look ready.
Equip. Oh ja, je hebt die pet opgezet. Nice.
Up, down, all around.
Maar waarom werkt nou die skill niet? Dat snap ik niet. Ja, want ik heb dit gezet op alt. Waarom werkt het niet? Dat weet ik niet. Nou ja, goed. We lopen verder. Ik heb een pet gevonden. Mooie versieringen langs de weg.
That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there.
Ik kan hier weer even tegen die paal aan pissen. Dan is het een waypoint. Kijk, hier, heb ik.
Let's see.
Nieuwe fast travel. We gaan de Myriad Fortress in.
To that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance.
Hey dude.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says everyone wants to see the seafood. You're in luck though, as his schedule just opened up.
Nou, dat is mooi. Kunnen we in gesprek met de seafood. Dit is de grote leider.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
Klinkt goed.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
Een vigilante.
He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. There's
Precies,
something
mensen
about
helpen.
your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even
mama.
though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of
Klinkt
Life.
goed.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others.
Precies.
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Knaptrut.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Krijgen wij ook een memory of the old
Remembers
village?
your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Klinkt goed. Ik kan interacten met hem. Wat doet dat?
Things to do, places to go to.
Oké. We hebben dingen te doen.
Says you should take it easy.
Exit the Myriad Fort. Zie je geen loot? Nee. Hier is een kistje. Tin can. Meenemen. Energy packs. Loot is loot, hè. Kan interacten met die man die hier loopt.
Shine's happy that the Myriad can count on a friend as bright as you.
Daar hebben we verder niks aan. Dus blij om ons te zien.
Says you covered the important things already.
Dankjewel. Het zijn allemaal civilians, die doen verder niks. Nog een kistje. Een jurk. Armor gaat van 8 naar 9. Ja, aandoen dan. Kijk, of een andere broek is het. Nee, een jurk. Pass through the cave is de volgende missie. Dat is daar, maar ik kan dus weer fast travelen terug naar hier. En dan ben ik al daar. Toch of niet? Fast travel. Oh, dat is precies een vergelijkbare afstand. Nou ja, goed. We gaan dus naar de grot om een alliance te smeden met de anderen. Dan maken we hier weer even een checkpoint van. Dan zie ik jullie graag het volgende deel.